Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dignified2K. We're back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we're only about a month away from the next gen consoles, but we're here with my fifth 99 overall build. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 99 overall Zion Williamson. And yeah, you guys heard that correctly. This is my fifth 99 overall, so please go ahead and drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're grinding as much as we can on current gen, but real quickly, I'm gonna show you the build. And oh my goodness, does it look good. 98 driving dunk, 93 driving layup, 97 close shot. So we're pretty much missing nothing next to the rim. 88 standing dunk. We didn't really upgrade any of our shooting on this build just because it's just not consistent this year with low ratings. So I just went ahead and did other things to make it better. We've got 81 ball handle. My last video that I did on my Zion Williamson build, I believe we had 77. So this video, you guys will see the first-hand look at a pure slasher practically with a pro dribble move, and it's scary, I'm not gonna lie to you. And look at these defensive ratings: 96 steal, 89 lateral, 91 perimeter. This build practically can guard anybody on the perimeter, and it can guard anybody in the paint while being able to get rebounds. So this build all around is just very good. Now, if you guys are wondering about the physicals, I will show you the full build towards the end of the video, so make sure you stick tuned for that. But right now, you can see 89 speed, 88 acceleration, 85 strength, and 96 vertical, which is going to help us get those rebounds since we have 96 vertical. So all around, this build is just a ton of fun. Now we have all of our badges. I'm just going to go through it real quickly. Pretty much the stereotypical slasher badges. I put putback boss on just in case. I guess some putback dunks. You know I love doing that. One finishing or one shooting badge doesn't really matter. Hot zone hunter. 14 playmaking on a slasher. We don't really need ankle breaker or anything like that. We're gonna go ahead and just do stuff like this because we will be dribbling. We've got downhill just in case we get a rebound and see how fast we can go on the transition fast break. Then defensively, I do have all these badges. I will be setting screens sometimes. You know, of course, we got to get chase down artists, clamps, rebound chaser, rim protector. You know, you can kind of mess around with it, but this is what we will be using in the video. But man, hopefully you guys do enjoy this build. You know, I'm trying to do a lot of stuff for you guys because we only have about a month left of 2K21 current gen. So I'm trying to bring you guys as much content as possible. So do me a favor and go ahead and drop a like. Comment down below which builds you guys want to see next. You know, I have a ton of builds. And some of them I haven't been using as frequently, but if you guys want to see them, you got to let me know down below in the comment section. I'll definitely try to get a video out. Without further ado, 99 overall Zion Williamson. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. So it's about that time of the year, guys. Next gen console comes out less than a month, which is insane. We've already been dominated by play shots and paint beasts for about a month and a half. So the game, it's getting kind of stale. I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy 2K21 for the most part. I enjoy that they gave us a new neighborhood, even though, you know, the gameplay kind of feels the same almost as 2K20. But to be honest with you, if we're gonna be real with ourselves, we kind of knew what we were getting into from the beginning of last year. And if we're gonna be honest, this game is an upgrade from what we thought we were gonna get. Hopefully, I'm really hoping for 2K21 next gen we see a brand new player system. Hopefully we get like brand new events. I don't want to see the neighborhood again, which I do think has been said that it's not going to be returning. Hopefully we get multiple parks, you know, less people in each park so we get more game. I'm just hoping for a lot of stuff, guys. I have high hopes for 2K21 next gen, and I know you guys do too. I'm trying my best. You guys know, I know a lot of people aren't really, you know, having the greatest time playing 2K21. I'm trying to bring you guys a ton of different builds that aren't just play shots and the paint beast, you know, trying to do different things. And for the most part, I think you guys are enjoying it. This build in particular, you guys dropped a lot of likes and, you know, you showed a lot of support on that video. So I wanted to bring back my Zion Williamson build. Now, this build is 6'6". The way that I make it is a little bit interesting. Like I did say, I will be dropping it at the end of the video. So if you guys want to see exactly how to make it, make sure you stick tuned. But we've got some gameplay for you, man. I just wanted to show you how this build actually plays. Being 6'6", being able to dribble. Now watch this move right here. I was able to finish this hezzy curb slide. Nice little dignified spin, but for some reason I get a layup instead of a dunk. You know, we have 98 driving dunks, I don't know, but you know, we finished the clip. This build is just a lot of fun, man, and that's what I think 2K21 is missing, is the fun factor. Now, like I said in the beginning, we pretty much see just two archetypes dominating the game, which is going to be that play shot and the paint beast. I've kind of mentioned this before, but I feel like it's so key to understand why they dominate the game. It's because threes are so heavy and threes are so much easier to do this year than prior years. We've added new dribble moves. We added a ton of different stuff to get threes off quicker. You know, the speed boost that's in the game, the Curry slide, which gives you a lot of space. And of course, screens are really overpowered. But you guys got to remember, man, a lot of people don't think this way. You know, people are saying, oh, you can make whatever build you want, and if you're good at it, you can, you know, you can be the meta. But that's not the case this year. The thing with this game, I'll just say this real quickly before, you know, I don't want to, you know, talk about it too much, but I just think it's so big to understand this from a 2K21 next gen perspective. I know the game's probably already done and all that, but hopefully the game changes a little bit. You guys know the play shots this year have a 95 three-pointer and they have a 95 mid-range, right? If you make it the way that most people do, that's what the stats are. You have a 99 speed and you have extremely high ball control, which allows you to move around the quickest because you have 99 speed and you have good ball control. Plus you have that 95 three-pointer and you have a 95 mid-range, so the close shots are going to go in. The three-pointers are going to go in from super deep because you have Hall of Fame shooting badges. And you get to move around the court super quick. And then if you're playing with a paint beast, you guys are watching right here. Lobs are the most broken thing in this game. So if you're playing with a paint beast that's just catching lobs, you're going to win about 95% of your games. And you don't really have to try as hard as somebody, for example, if you're using my slasher build, not this build, but the very first build, the Jamal Murray, Kobe Bryant build that I made. If you're using that build, you're still at a disadvantage, because you're not going to be able to make threes wide open like a play shot's going to be able to, just because you have a little bit less three. So they can just sag off all the way in the paint. Now look at this contact dunk to end the game, but they can just sag off all the way in the paint and make you shoot. And you're most likely, you know, not every single time, but a lot of the times you're going to miss it. So hopefully we see a brand new player model system as I get that block right there. That's what I'm hoping for. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think 2K21 Next Gen can offer to give you a little bit more life into 2K21. You know, I'm hoping for a good game. I'm hoping for all that stuff that I've been mentioning, because if they do that, man, the content's going to be crazy. You guys are going to enjoy the game. I'm going to enjoy the game, which will lead to more streams, more videos, more builds, all that good stuff. But we can only hope. So let's talk a little bit more about the build. Now, this build in particular, if you're trying to have fun and just dunk on people, this is the build that you guys want to make. So we made it a blue-red. Like I said, I have a 98 driving dunk, which is just good enough. It's basically 99, right? So we got that. We've got pro dribble moves. We can guard the paint. We can guard the perimeter. And we can get rebounds and, you know, set screens. If we want to play a center role, you guys saw in my last Zion video, that's what I did. I played center, I set screens, and I could ISO even without the pro dribble moves. But with pro dribble moves, this build's pretty much unstoppable. I'm just going to show you guys, you know, real quickly, just some of these clips, man. Like, watch this. Hezzy, speed boost, spin back. We're able to pretty much do everything. Now, this build obviously can't shoot like last year, which I understand. Like we talked a little bit about in the beginning, it's kind of overpowered if this build was going to be able to shoot, which I don't really see a huge problem. But look at this combo. Look at this combo, man. Spin between the legs, running up the court. Now this slasher build is just a lot of fun. If we could shoot mid ranges, this build would be unstoppable, because you guys notice a lot of people just sit in the paint, but we can run ISO with it. Contact dunks are pretty overpowered this year, and you know, I know how to finish around the rim. I play on my Giannis build, so I understand the angles and all that good stuff. But you can see another spin move between the legs, crossover, dignified spin, throwing it down, baby. Like, this build's a ton of fun. Now as we wrap this up, if you're still watching, make sure you drop a like. We're definitely bringing out more of these, you know, builds. I do plan on dropping more videos with the builds I already have, so make sure you let me know which ones you guys would like to see before the next gen comes out, because, you know, I'm struggling a little bit. I know you guys have been enjoying a lot of the builds, but hey, without further ado, let's hop into the Zion Williamson build and how to make it. All right, guys, so to make this build, you got to do something a little bit different. At the main menu, go to your features and then go over to settings and scroll down until you see the units of measurement. You want to go ahead and change that to the metric system. Now, if you guys remember last year, this was the same kind of thing. Towards the end of the year, people started to realize this could actually give your build a little bit more extra height. Now, I think it's legit. It will come out and say my build is 6'5", but I've stood next to like guys that are 6'6", 6'7". I'm looking at exactly the same height, so I think it's practically the exact same thing. All right, guys, so to make this build, if you want a speed boost, you got to go with the shooting guard. Zion is listed at 6'6". Now, I know a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, you should make a, you know, a power forward and do a lob threat or something like that. But to make this build, this is what we're doing. Now, maybe in 2K21 Next Gen, we'll do the power forward and it'll be a little bit more fun. But with the shooting being inconsistent, I just think this build is going to be a lot more fun than you would imagine. So, of course, we got to go with the red and blue. You still get the 98 driving dunk like you guys saw in the beginning of the video. And then what we're going to go ahead and do here is go with the balanced pie chart, which gives you a good amount of strength, good speed, and a very good vertical. Now, if you do this one, you might get a 99 vertical, but we have 96 and we're not really wasting any strength or anything like that or speed. So I do think balanced pie chart is the best way to go here. All right, so for the build, you're going to go ahead and max out your close shot to a 90, max out your driving layup to 91, driving dunk to 91, and you're already at 19 finishing badges. Now, the thing with this build, since we're not going to be upgrading the shooting, we're going to go ahead and do the standing dunk as well, which will unlock a lot of different dunk packages. We're going to go ahead and just throw it on to 74. You guys will see it's not going to really affect anything down the road. Pass accuracy, we're going to go ahead and max out. Ball control, we're going to go ahead and max out as well. Now, I know a lot of you guys will say, you know, Zion's more of a post player, but you will get more badges if you max out pass accuracy rather than post moves. And we're just going to go ahead and upgrade this until we get to 14. Now, the beauty about not upgrading shooting is that you actually get to max out your defensive stats. Go ahead and max out interior, max out lateral quickness, go ahead and max out your steal, go ahead and max out your block. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and max out our rebounding as well, which is going to land us with 22 defensive rebounding badges. And like I said in the beginning of the video, this build can actually play in the paint, it can play on the perimeter, and it can go ahead and box out a lot of these guys down low. So all around, this build is super fun, especially at the park. So for a total recap, 22 finishing, our 1 shooting badge, 14 playmaking, and 22 defensive. Yeah, this is looking pretty solid. Of course, for Zion, you can either go built or Burley. I just kind of like the Burley look a little bit better. Our height is going to go up to 1.97, which if you go ahead and put that on Google, I think it comes out to like close to 6'6". It's like 6.5 something, but it's like definitely up there. This right here, I believe, is exactly 6'6". So you would have to get to 99 to get that ball control, and your layup and stuff goes down. So we went ahead and did 1.97. You can see our speed's better and all of that as well. Our weight, we're actually going to go up all the way until 106. So you can see if you minimize your weight, you get an 86 speed, but your strength goes down a lot. And I don't really want to have low strength. I do still think strength helps a little bit with contact dunks. So we'll go up to 106. That's going to be your max weight. And you saw in the beginning, you'll still have that 89 speed once you max this build out. So, you know, if you have a balanced pie chart, it'd be dumb to go all the way down with your weight because your strength's going to go down. So we're going ahead and max out the weight here. Now, the max wingspan on this build, you guys can see, is 220. But if you go down 1, it's 217, and it still looks like it's really close to being maxed out. If you guys can look at the top right there, it barely notices a difference, but the difference here is we're going to have that 77 ball control, and our defensive stats really don't change that much. So, I mean, if you want to go ahead and max it out, you could, but you're not really losing anything. Your driving dunk's still going to be as high, and you only have to get to 98 to keep your pro dribble moves. And then we're left with this option, lock or slasher. If you want to be like a pure lockdown type of build, I guess you could do lock, but we're trying to get contact dunks and have fun of the game. And here you guys can see it's the two-way finisher. It's kind of interesting. I don't really think this build kind of replicates a Jaylen Brown or Paul George play style, or even Clyde Drexler for that matter. But that's going to be our Zion Williamson build, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe. But until next time, it's been your boy Dignified. I'm out. Peace.